Yo, what's cracking? This your boy, the champion from the Brooklyn Raiders, man. I ain't got no fancy intro like the Sunday Championship League podcast or nothing like that. So we just gonna jump right into it. This week I'm facing the TD Twisters, the nemesis, the third place winner in this year. Draft grades, I got a C+, man. I wasn't even drinking or smoking or nothing. I had 2 weak-ass beers and that's it. And I still managed to fuck up the draft somehow. I think it was because I took a tight end early on instead of getting 2 solid-ass running back because my keeper was Jamal Charles. I should have took my tight end choice that I made, which was Julius Thomas, and got me a solid-ass running back. But I'm hoping Ray Rice returns in a few games or whatever and goes wild on them, but we'll see what happens. Against the TD Twisters, he's projected to beat me by like 3 points, I think. 102.9 to 105.47. It's going to be a close match. He's got a lot of good players on his team. I mean, Drew Brees, Fitzgerald, Brandon Marshall, Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush was looking shit. That fool was looking strong in the preseason, so I wanted to get him, but I couldn't get him. He's got a lot of nice guys on the bench and all. So hopefully I could pull this one out and get the win. I don't know what's going to happen, man. Good luck to the Twisters. They're going to need it. I got problems on hand right now. If Wes Welker does not get fucking healthy, then I've definitely lost this one because he's questionable. I got a couple wideouts on the bench. I got Rod Streeter and Danny Amendola. I don't know if Amendola is going to do good this season or not because, pretty boy, what the fuck is his name? Tom Brady, he's got a lot of receivers, so I don't know what's going to happen there. He's on the bench for now. I'd probably put Streeter in over Amendola if Welker ain't playing. And shit, only 1% of the league is starting Streeter. 3% of the league is starting Amendola, but I got to go with the home team, Brooklyn. And that's just the way it goes. That's the breakdown for the Brooklyn Raiders versus the TD Twisters in Week 1 of the Sunday Championship Football League. The second game that I'm checking out this week is going to be the Bronx Bombers versus the Dirty Harrisons. I mean, damn, this right here may be the match to watch. The Bronx Bombers coming in at 111.24 points. The Harrisons, 112.36. I mean, that right there is less than 1 point. Now, it might be a little more than 1 point, but it's still going to be probably the closest matchup of the whole fucking week. The Bronx Bombers, these motherfuckers got Tom Brady, which he's old, but, he's always good. They keep him with amazing receivers. They traded off their best O-line player, the Patriots did, so I'm not sure that he's going to have the protection like he had, but I'm not sure that's going to matter because Brady is, let's face it, he's too pretty to get hit, and he's got all them receivers. They're going to be catching him. Plus, they're against Miami, even though I think the Dolphins' defense may be pretty decent. I don't know. He's got Demaryius Thomas, who misses passes from Peyton Manning. Eric Decker, we don't know if he's going to do as well as he did when he did with Peyton, but, I mean, come on. He's Eric Decker. He's pretty decent. Marshawn Lynch. I mean, his team is stacked. Le'Veon Bell, Pierre Garçon. His team is stacked. So I'm thinking that the Bronx Bombers may have a small edge. The Dirty Harrisons have a lot of great players. I mean, Matt Ryan and Alshon Jeffrey. Alshon Jeffrey is a great player, but the question is, can he get open? And if he can, are they going to throw it to him or are they going to rely on old reliable Brandon Marshall? I think Jeffrey will do just fine. Dirty Harrison's other 2 receivers, I'm not too hip on Allen, and I know who Roddy White is, but I'm not sure if he's that good as people say he is. Peterson, he must have been a keeper because shit, ain't nobody letting Peterson go. So DeMarco Murray, I had him on my list to get. It's going to be so close. I don't know who I'm calling out on this one. Man, I'm thinking I'm going to go with the Bronx Bombers, even though I like what the Harrisons have, but I'm thinking Demarius Thomas is going to have a huge game. I'm thinking Eric Decker is going to surprise us all because, I mean, I don't want to say it's because Eric Decker's against Oakland, but I think he's going to get a lot of catches. Marshawn Lynch, we'll see. That's my prediction for the Bronx Bombers versus the Dirty Hare. The next song coming up for the next game coming up for the Sunday Championship. Damn! Motherfuckers is busting and shit out here on the east side. Shit. Anyways. Fuck, it's just got me nervous now. Alright. She Wants the D versus Throw Some D's on it. The first thing I notice is the name She Wants the D. But the name on the team says Sean April. Like, what the hell is that? Sean April, She Wants the D. Is Sean the girl or is April the girl? Who wants the D? That's the big question here. And what strikes me most is their first person on the list is Tony Romo. Does he want the D or does he got the D? Nobody knows. Nobody knows who wants the D. Plus, this fool's got Tony Romo in, projected 270 points. That's his fantasy points. On the bench, he's got Cam Newton with 310. 73% of the league have Cam Newton starting. 50% have Tony Romo. So, whoever wants the D needs to jump into reality and think about the W. You feel me? Anyways, Des Bryant, I can't deny that. Bryant's a beast. Crabtree, I don't know about Crabtree, homie. It's hard to say with Crabtree. He's good, but he don't get a lot of fantasy points. I see Vernon Davis. Woodhead is decent. Only 10% of the league got him, so I don't know what happened on your draft. She Wants the D is he got the D, you know. They wanted it. They got it. They're against a strong team this year. Throw some D's on it. Another team with the D. I don't know why the hell they love the D for so much in that family. Everybody gets the D in that family. He got a B-. He's got Aaron Rodgers, Victor Cruz, Monte Ball. Alfred Morris. He's got a lot of players that over 90% of the league in other leagues have starting. So I definitely think that Throw Some D's on it's got this very easily. No way in hell She Wants the D is gonna win this match. So it's not gonna be an exciting match. It's gonna be a landslide. Watch it if you want to. Next up, the Nitro Niners versus Spike That Shit. Now this is a hard one because Spike That Shit has neglected to even get a starting lineup. That shows Jacob's excitement about the upcoming season. Nitro Niners, though, they got their starting lineup, and they're one of the only other teams aside from She Wants the D that is coming in under 100 points, which is surprising because they had a pretty good draft. He's got Nick Foles, which is Nick Foles really going to have that great of a season like he had last year? He might. I think he's good against Jacksonville. I don't think there's any problem there. Calvin Johnson, he's going to beast. Jordy Nelson, he's probably going to do great. Gronkowski, he's questionable for this week, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. He's got Sammy Watkins as a starter, and Sammy Watkins is even more questionable than Gronkowski. So I'm thinking there's going to be some more change-ups, and his, I think his points, they're probably going to go down. I don't see Sammy Watkins playing this week. Gronkowski, I'm hoping he plays because I like to see him do well. But, it's all questionable. We'll see how well he does. Less than 100 points projected, though. Nitro Niners, second place winners last year. He's got a shitty-ass spot in the draft, so that could have something to do with it, but we'll see. Spike That Shit. He has nobody's picked at starters, but he's got A.J. Green. He's got Antonio Brown. He's got Matthew Stafford. He's got a lot of great players on his list, too. Giovanni Bernard, so I can't say who's going to win until I see what his starters are, but I'm thinking Spike That Shit might have the edge just because of the injuries that the Nitro Niners have. But like I said, maybe one of the stars won't do so well. Maybe somebody else will do well. Who knows? we'll see it. Nitro Niners and Spike That Shit. My pick, Spike That Shit. In one of the higher projected scoring games this week is Skins of War versus the Who Dey. Skins of War projected for 108.33 and Who Dey projected at 105.38. Now, Skins of War, they got Robert Griffin III as their quarterback. Whew, I don't know about that. I mean, only 53% of the whole league has him starting, which kind of makes you think, you know, should I start him? But now that I'm looking, his only other quarterback is Carson Palmer, so he really has no choice but to start Griffin. He's got Eddie Lacy, he's got Matt Forte, and he's got Witten, who might do good. Doug Martin, who has, I don't know. I don't think Doug Martin's going to do that great. What's ill is he's got Michael Floyd, which I'm not sure he's going to do that great. I don't know. This is a tough one because they're so close. Who Dey has Andrew Luck, and I'm a firm believer in Andrew Luck. I think he is just going to dominate this season. I think he'll be great. Randall Cobb, I'm not very sure of Randall Cobb. I know last season about him, and we'll find out. Greg Jennings, I'm not so sure about. Andre Ellington, I mean, he's a shoo-in. LaShawn McCoy, he's probable, but if he plays, he'll fucking beast out. So this is going to be a close one. I'm not too sold on either of these guys' teams, but I'm going to go ahead and go with, man, I'm going to go with Who Dey just because Andrew Luck and Vincent Jackson and LaShawn McCoy. I can't pass those guys up. So that's my choice there on them.